All right, it says we're live. I don't see us yet. Okay. Hey, everybody. We are here with Toianna, owner of, is it KeiSparkle Boutique?
Yes.
Okay, KeiSparkle Boutique and Paparazzi distributor. Gonna tell us about her experience as a military spouse business owner today. And also she has offered a giveaway of a goodie to one person, but you need to go and like her Facebook page, which is linked in the description of this video, and then come back to the video and comment done so we can get you entered. That's the only way we're gonna know if you liked her page is if you come back and put done in the comments. And then at the end, we will draw a winner. So be sure to do that. Okay. So Toianna, it's been a week, let me tell you. Okay. Toianna, tell me about yourself, your family. How long have you been a military spouse, or how long have you been married? Where have you lived? All that good stuff.
Okay. Well, my name is Toianna. I am 25. I have 2 little children. One just turned 7 months. The other one is 3. Me and my husband been married for almost 4 years. We've been together for 11. High school sweethearts. And we actually only been, I only been a military spouse for 3 years, but he's been in longer than that. But we got married a little after my daughter was born. Literally, well, I should say before, because she was late. But, I always say she was on time though. But he originally, I was in Colorado and he was stationed in El Paso. So I was in Colorado until we got married. And then I literally think we were there for like 4 months. And then we went, he was going to Korea. So I went and stayed with my parents in Virginia. And then I stayed there for a year. And then we came to Fort Riley.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Great. Well, tell me about your business. How long have you been a paparazzi distributor? Tell us what that is in case anybody doesn't know. Yeah, just share about that.
No, yeah. So I've been in almost 3 years. March 4th will mark 3 years. So with Paparazzi, it is $5 jewelry, nickel and lead free. We actually do have kids line too as well. And they actually just started a men's line too. Well, they had one, but like a newer men's line as well. So it's really awesome because like not only is it like the jewelry, you have like hair accessories and stuff like that. So it's so fun, especially with having a daughter. Where's my hair bows? So it's really cool. And then it's not only about the jewelry and stuff like that. They always have like little events that you can do. We recently just did a donation to the sex trafficking company. We actually just did a big, like it was like 2-month promotion on that. So it's really more than always just the jewelry. We have like donations and we include the customers as well in that and stuff like that. It was really cool. The recent one was Paparazzi Possible. And we had like shirts, we had like bracelets and any, whatever you got, all the money went to them. That was like the highest donation we did too. It was really awesome.
And just to clarify, she's talking about the organization who fights sex trafficking that they donated to.
Yes.
The ones against it.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome. Getting people
the ones against
it. Yeah, getting people out of that situation. Yeah. Wonderful. That sounds great. We're all moms, so well, not all of us, but most of us are mom. We get it. Hey.
Right. Go over there.
Go over there. About her hair bows.
Right? You tell them about your hair bows. You tell them you like to play in mommy's jewelry.
Oh yeah.
Myself.
Okay, you found it.
Awesome. So you've been doing this for 3 years, which means you did it in Virginia, probably in El Paso, in Colorado, yes. All those places?
Yes.
Awesome. So how has the experience of having to move and own a business been? Like, what have been your struggles with that, or benefits as being in a military community been a benefit, or what's that been like?
It's just been like more so like finding like the people, like finding new, always having to meet new people. Mm-hmm. So it's like that part, and then I always took all this jewelry around. just the challenges is just like always just finding like new places to like sell the jewelry, because certain places are like, no, we don't do that. So it's just more so like finding new people to like do parties or places that I can go set up at. So that's just more of the challenging, moving from place to place.
Sure, rebuilding your network.
Yeah,
absolutely. What made you decide to go this route? What was it that made Paparazzi appeal to you as an option for a business?
At first I said no. when the opportunity came to me, I actually said no. I was like, no, it's not for me. But I literally was a new mom when I started. Like, I just had her, and I was like, well, no, I don't think so. I'm like, she was only like 6 months. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this with a 6-month-old. Like, I'm like, I don't know. No, I'm like, I was a really shy person. And then I talked to my husband. I was like, okay, maybe I should do it. So when when it was brought to me again, I was like, I'm gonna do this to have something for me to do for myself, because I'm a mom all day long. So I was like, well, I need that time that I can have for myself. And I was like, let me just try Paparazzi and see how it's been. And it's actually been life-changing, because not only has it helped contribute to the family, but it actually helped me open up as a person. I'm more like, I would never do something like this before. I was like so shy. I didn't like be in my little bubble. So it helped me like just come out of my shell and actually be more open. Found more confidence in myself, especially after having kids. That just goes down. Sure. So once that piece of jewelry you pick up and you're like, you know what, let's just get dressed. So that's how I start my day.
Yeah. So it's been a lot more to you than the income then.
Yes, it's more like the income part is the added bonus, but it's like I just have fun with it.
Yeah, cool. Do you feel like I asked about moving, but other than moving, do you feel like there's any big benefits or any big struggles specifically in owning a business as a military spouse?
Not as bonus, it's just being able to share the opportunity with people, especially other military spouses. A lot of them like don't really have nothing to do, and it's something that they can do. So just sharing the opportunity with them, and then be careful. That's the thing. Just sharing the opportunity with them, and then just being able to meet new people and having something fun to do along the way with meeting people, like just have a little fun, try on jewelry and stuff like that.
Okay, so if say a neighbor or a friend came up to you and said, well, actually, let me back up and say, first, I'm going to remind everybody that if you want to enter to win a goodie bag, you need to go like Toianna's page, KeiSparkle Boutique, which is tagged in this post. And then you need to post done in the comments so that we can do that, or else I guess nobody's going to win the prize. So, and then I also want to say one of my goals in these videos, these lives, is to encourage military spouses. Maybe they're on the fence. They're thinking, well, I've had trouble getting a job. We move all the time. I'd like to start a business, but I'm worried. I'm scared. I'm not sure it's the right thing. I'm not sure I can do it. There's all those feelings you have when you're trying to start something new. And I'm sure there's people out there that are sitting on the fence thinking, I'd like to do that, but I just don't know. Can I do it? So that's kind of part of the goal of these. It's to help promote you guys and get you out there too, but it's also to help encourage other spouses.
Yes.
So that being said, if a spouse, a neighbor, a friend came up to you and was like, hey, Toianna, I'm thinking about starting a business. It could be anything, maybe not Paparazzi, maybe it's another MLM, maybe it's a craft business, maybe it's, I don't know, anything. What would your biggest 1 or 2 pieces of advice be for them to think about while they're thinking about starting it?
Number 1 is just go for it. Don't second guess yourself. Just go for it, because it's going to be harder down the line. And then you're like, I should have just did it when I said I wanted to. So the number 1 is go for it. And the other thing is, don't, you have your downs, but you always come up from those, because there's times like I had my downs, especially in the beginning. I had my downs, but from there you just learn from those and it just keeps building.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I hear that a lot. Just do it. That's one of the top things people say to that question is go for it. Stop hesitating. Just try. Awesome. Okay, so if somebody came up to you and they said they wanted to do something like you specifically, maybe it's Paparazzi, maybe it's Color Street, but something in that industry very similar, maybe beauty products, self-care, something that makes them feel better, and something with that direct sale business model. advice then be, in addition to what you just said, what would you advise them in that industry?
I would just advise them, just do your research, make sure it's something that you want to go into, because you want to make sure it's something that you really want to do, and not like I looked at the other ones and stuff like that too. Some I'm like, okay, well, what really matches my personality? So you want to make sure it like matches you and stuff, because you want to wear or experience what you're selling and stuff like that. So you want to make sure it's something that you're comfortable with and stuff like that. Because me at first, I never really, I wear the same piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
I wear the same necklace, the same earrings, but I'm about fashion. So I'm like, okay, well, I can do that because I can add it to my outfit. So just make it something that you're really passionate about, just so you actually can experience it along the way too.
Right. Yeah. So for me, like people ask me to do Pamper Chef a few times, and I'm like, I don't even like cooking. Like,
Right.
I only cook if I have to. I hate cooking. Like, I can't get that excited. And I love their stuff, and I'll buy it all day long. But I'm like, I don't want to have to cook for work. Like,
right.
People, like, I don't like cooking. I only do that. So yeah, pick something. That makes sense. Okay. Has your business been impacted by COVID at all? Did you have any slowdown or anything from that? And how did you handle that?
Just a slowdown for just not being able to set up many places since no contact and stuff like that. So that's the only downfall, because I still rely on the live, so I still have that. That's the only thing with just like the in-person interaction.
Yeah, that makes sense. So probably not too terrible since you've got the lives to do.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And everybody was stuck at home. They were probably like, yeah, let's look at some jewelry.
Right.
I don't have anything else to do.
Right.
Awesome. All right. Well, that is all of my questions. Is there anything else you would like to share with the people watching or who watch later? Anything else you'd like to add or tell us about your business?
No, my thing is just go for it. Don't let anything get in your way. I have 2 little ones, and I just I work around them.
Yep, I am the same way. I totally get that. All right. Well, nobody commented that they liked your page, but I did tag your page in the comments to this post. So anybody who's looking for some $5 jewelry to spruce up your outfits without, breaking the bank, go like KeiSparkle Boutique, which is tagged up. And if you're not looking for jewelry, go like the page anyway, because we should all support each other, and you never know when it might come in handy, or you might be looking for something just right for a ball or something. And like I said, even if not, it still helps each other to like each other's page. So just go do that and show Toianna your support. And thank you so much for joining me and being willing to do this interview. And anybody, if you have any questions later, feel free to comment here. We'll come back and check it, or go to the page or message Toianna and she'll answer as well. All right. Thank you. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you.